look at this man. I asked him to bring me to a fancy restaurant, and he brought me to Cheesecake Factory.
You want to get on TikTok with? Go ahead. Pay your side of tab. We gonna split the bills. Pay your side of tab in.
Absolutely
I'm not gonna put up with this.
I will go out of here right now and catch an Uber.
Oh, you can pay your tab in.
No.
It's crazy how she only pulls out her phone and starts complaining after they already got their food. Cheesecake Factory isn't even cheap. But welcome back, everyone. Today we're looking at some of the wildest clips of women going on first dates just to get free food, and it not going how they expected.
So why does man take me out on a date, right?
Oh, I love it when somebody gets a chance at love. Let's see how her date went.
And then here I am thinking, okay, I'm gonna just order the most expensive on the menu, which is what I did.
Now, why would you do that?
I got the porterhouse, macaroni, Brussels sprouts. Why the motherfucker up and leaving?
He left? Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised.
So now I gotta figure this out because I'm not paying no half bill.
So let me get this straight just to run it back. A man asked this woman out on a date. She gets on the date and she orders the most expensive items on the menu. Somewhere in the date, something went awry and he excuses himself and never comes back and leaves her stuck with the bill. And it looked like he enjoyed his meal. Ladies, these men can spot a mile away when you are trying to use them. Not to say that she couldn't afford to pay for it, but she is definitely trying to figure out how she gonna pay now that he is gone. If you are not dating with the intent of being in a relationship and making a genuine connection, leave these men alone because you are messing up somebody's husband before they can align with they.
Honestly, I agree with this take. Dating just to get free food or take advantage of someone, whether it's a man or a woman, is wrong. It's also a huge waste of time for both people.
What glad deal thought my name was free food? The bill came up to $203.65.
So, you come to my house later tonight?
No, fuck here, what I look like? Thanks for the meal though. I ain't coming though.
Alright, give me a second, I can go to the bathroom, man. This blood color girl feel like say me a free food. Does she take man for the fuck?
Yo, where you going? You gonna pay the bill?
The fuck? Yo, move your bumper clot, man. Don't call up my blood clot phone, man. Sure.
Spending over $200 on a first date is a lot. And the way she talks to him, just disrespectful. What's shocking is that she doesn't even seem embarrassed. I think most men, like 95% or more, would see this the same way.
Someone sent me this video this morning. You're not gonna believe this, ladies and gentlemen. So she's upset at her Lyft driver because a guy ordered a Lyft for her. She was in the car and she started to have a conversation with the Lyft driver and tell him how she wasn't really attracted to him because he was a short king, he wasn't buff, but he was kind and sweet and nice, and that's why she was going to meet him. Now, bear in mind, he ordered the Lyft, right? So the transaction was through him and the Lyft driver. So she started talking about how she likes her men more buff and built, and the only reason she's really going to see him is because he's been pressing to see her and he's really sweet, but she's not into him at all, but she doesn't tell him for whatever reason, because maybe she's trying to get something from him or try to get him to do something for her. So as she is on her way to his house, right, and telling the Lyft driver all her business and tea about this guy, she noticed that the guy's text start to get more dry. The guy was saying, oh, I can't wait to see you. I've been missing you. I'm excited. And it goes from that to, yeah, okay. Because she's like, I'm almost there. I'm 5 minutes away. It's like, yeah, okay. Now, where she is, it's freezing cold, okay? She gets to the guy's house and the guy will not open up the door. And you know why? The Lyft driver messaged the guy and told him, yeah, she ain't it, bro. She don't really like you. He told her everything that she had told him on the way there to save the guy. So the guy knew. And the guy told her, like, yeah, I know everything that you said. You ain't really about me. So you can go ahead and get your own Lyft back home. And she was out there in the cold. This story warms my heart. It really does. It makes me so happy. Men are starting to wise up. I'm going to tell y'all this again. Only date women who are enthusiastic and excited about dating.
That Uber driver handled it perfectly.
We need more people like that.
He probably saved that guy hundreds of dollars and a lot of wasted time dealing with the wrong person.
Get back from a Hinge date. Why am I doing this to myself? So we scheduled to go to dinner we're sitting at the restaurant. Seems very nice. Not a catfish. Things are going well. And the waitress comes over. She wants to take our order. And I said, okay, I'm gonna take the branzino. And he said, I'm gonna take the burger. And the waitress asked him, okay, how do you like your burger? He said how he likes his burger. And do you want some cheese on your burger? And he asked, is this gonna be extra? And she says, yes, it's $3 extra. And he said, okay, then never mind. Over there, and I'm like, what the actual f? I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat my branzino and see what happens. And he's like, oh my god, you have to pay extra for everything these days. And I'm like, yeah, it's New York City. So I got my branzino, he got his burger, we were eating. And once I was satisfied, I got up and I was like, I'm going to the restroom for a second. And I took my purse and I went to the waitress and I was like, hey, I just want to pay the bill. And I just paid the bill and walked out of the restaurant. And I texted him. So I texted him, the check is taken care of. You should have gotten the cheese. And
The fact that she's upset over him not paying $3 for cheese says a lot. If money matters that much to you, then maybe you're not really looking for love. You're looking for benefits.
Bring me here.
Why would I bring you to Olive Garden?
Yeah, like what? Wait, do I look like an Olive Garden type of girl?
This is our first date. This is our first date. Like, I don't even know you. Why would I spend all this money on you?
Spend all this money? Like, what are you talking about? All this money?
I got
it's
you.
like $15 for a plate. Like,
it's not
it's
50.
cheap.
Okay, I don't know what you're ordering.
It's cheap. Like, if you're broke, just say that. Like,
I'm not broke, okay?
I'm not this type of girl. Like, a chain restaurant? Do I look like I eat fast food?
This is not fast food.
You might as well have taken me to McDonald's. Like, what?
Okay, yeah, see, I've heard enough.
No.
Look, this date is not gonna work. It's over, okay? And I can take my flowers back.
These cheap flowers, yeah, you can take those back. They're cheap. You get them from the grocery store. You didn't even go to a florist.
What's the problem with going to a grocery store?
You didn't go to a florist. Like, they look cheap. Like, if you're broke, like, just say that. Like, it's okay to...
You had no problem asking me for a ride. What do you mean by broke? If
I'm a passenger princess. There's no reason I need to be driving. Like,
you don't even have a car. You don't have an option.
I don't need a car. Like,
you're gonna need a car. You're gonna need a car because you're gonna get out of my car and you're gonna walk home.
No, you can take me back home.
I'm not taking you.
He brought her flowers, roses, and took her to Olive Garden. That's not a bad place at all. It's not super fancy, but it's still a nice spot to sit, talk, and get to know each other, which is the whole point of a first date.
More time?
I said, I am trying to have my first child with you, and I promise you we can get married first, then we can have a child, and I'll treat you right.
Oh, okay.
So do we got a deal or not?
We'll see.
That's what we're gonna see.
This part is just brutal. She's there with her friend, both laughing. Moments like this are exactly why many men don't even bother approaching women anymore. And posting it online for everyone to see, that makes it even worse.
Popular opinion, a man should be paying for every single date, and here is why. If a man cannot afford or is unwilling to buy you dinner every single time he takes you on a date, then how could you ever, as a woman, in your right mind, expect that same man to be able to provide for a child and a wife who has to stay home because she just gave birth and her body needs to physically repair? I'm sorry, but it is just so unrealistic. And there's a culture that is hating on people who want a provider, and that is so wrong, because there's nothing wrong with being a woman and expecting a man to pay for your dates. Not just because you spend a bunch of money on your hair and makeup. That's so true, and like a lot of men don't do the same. So like, yes, we invest a lot more in presenting ourselves for a date than a guy. That's totally fair. But more important than anything is the fact that if a man can't pay for dinner, how can he pay for a child one day and a wife and a family? He can't. He won't be willing to. So he's clearly not going to make a good husband. So men, if you want to make a good husband, pay for the damn dinner.
Like I said before, if paying for everything is that important to you, then maybe just be honest about it from the start. Tell the guy up front. Otherwise, it just looks like you're trying to get as much as you can out of him.
Today, I linked with this man a few weeks ago out with my friends. This man texting me for weeks talking to himself. Why I didn't block him, I don't know. But today I was bored and I had time, so he texted me like, can we meet for drinks? And I'm like, yeah, meet me here. They got the best oysters in Atlanta, like hands down. So I'm like, yes, I can get some content. Come on. It's so good. Y'all, when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a f. I'm like, baby, you invited me out. I'm gonna eat. And I was coming anyway. But I ain't gonna lie. No, I wouldn't have did all that. But I did do all that. It was so good. I was not expecting it to be that good. Oh my God. It was just so good. Like, I had to. It was so good. So after that, I'm like, baby, what's next? What I'm about to eat? These potatoes, they were so good. And the crab cakes, everything was so good. 10, baby. Why the f*** is he going to the bathroom and never come back? I'm like, hold the phone. It's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes. What if this never end up
at the oyster bar? And she said this, running out on the tab is crazy. And he replied back and says, I offered to take you out for drinks and you ordered all that food. I can cash app you the total for the drinks. And of course, you know, we got to get to the comments. So the first person commented said this, left my butt off. If it was her moaning over the if it wasn't her moaning, because she was, y'all, hold on, let me get the clip. Girl, moaning over the freaking oysters. But the person continues and says, if it wasn't for her the moaning over the oysters and recording with her camera flash on, or her ordering an additional 5th plate of food, that he officially decided that he was going to dip out on her, right? Because we don't know what made him leave on that date. Another person tweeted this and said, between slurping down 48 oysters, 3 lemon drops, 2 crab cakes, and ordering potatoes, laughing my butt off, did she even have time to talk and vibe with her actual date? Which is a great question, because I was curious too. Like, did she have time to even talk to him? Somebody else said, this just greedy. Girl, it was greedy. Another person said this, and I had to go back and watch the video. They said $11 tip is crazy because that bill basically was at least $150. Y'all, she left $11. I know that bill was high. I know it was high.
A woman complained online about a date in which a man snuck out of the restaurant and stuck her with the bill after watching her eat 48 oysters. And like you, I was completely on her side until the words 48 oysters.
Her video is just strange overall. Imagine being on that date. The guy must have been thinking, what is going on? She's recording herself with the flash on, eating oysters, making weird sounds, major red flags.
Do you think a man should spend on a first date on you?
Not that much. I don't think not that much. Honestly, I feel like, I know there's some girls that think that they should spend like $100, this and that, whatever. No. Honestly, I think, a guy should spend, a coffee date is more than enough. Because honestly, you don't want to spend that much money on someone that is just like, it's gonna be a waste of time. It's like, no, spend like $20 on a coffee date, matcha, whatever. It's just like, there's going to be some girls that disagree with me. Sorry, girlies, I'm sorry. But it's just like, the ones that are trying to look for a guy a man that wants to provide and everything. It's just like, I think that it's just like, a coffee date is more than enough, honestly.
Just to feel the vibes, right?
Yeah, just to feel the vibes, see how he is as in like what he does for a living, see if he's family oriented, all that stuff. Like, see how he is and everything. That's more than enough to see what you want to look for a man. Honestly, you don't need $100 for a date. Why? For what? You don't need that. I think you don't need that.
Yeah.
You don't.
People with this mindset aren't looking for real relationships. If someone expects $300 to $400 dates from the start and wants the man to pay for everything, it's only going to get worse over time. But trust me, you don't want to miss this last clip.
So, niggas will flirt with you at the grocery store, but not offer to pay for your groceries? Get the fuck out of my face! I beg your fucking pardon! What the fuck do you think this is? I'm over here shopping for things, and you're flirting with me while I'm shopping for things, but not offering to pay for the things that I'm shopping for while you're trying to flirt with me. Are you stupid? Like, the only way to win right now is to pay for the groceries. If not, move the f-
I've never heard of someone paying for a woman's groceries like that, especially on a first interaction. The guy was probably just being nice and making conversation. That's it. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video.